Hello and welcome back, I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Duke, now King DeWitt of the Kingdom of David. Alright, I had a day off here to record this campaign because I was a little stressed out by this whole Sanaa situation. But we'll resolve it one way or another. It's a really frustrating situation with the silly way that wars can work in this game. The game's been out for like 4 years. You know, it's still in beta, basically. Someday they'll square it away. So we're going to want to go to war soon, but it might not be a bad idea to get a little bit of our levy back. We recently put down a faction, so there are no people who are upset with us right now. But still, I don't think we want to go to war with a strong nation just yet. Now there is a Husamid revolt over here. You only own Mecca. Holy war it is. Pile on all of the things. Stop selecting my Chancellor or Spymaster or whatever that was. Let's go up there and see if we can get to it. There's a chance. Nearby Sunni leaders could honor a defensive holy war called arms, basically. They could try to help him out. We have a kinsman who just became a mastermind theologian. Fair enough. He is now angry for not being on the council. Fairly good diplomat. Not very the highest, but pretty good. Got a guy here who's got negative 53 opinion of us, desires the duchy, he's a title claimant and ambitious. It's my brother, Count of Isayata. What's your problem, man? You're in the Duchy of Afar, which I currently own. I think we ignore him for now. Realm's relatively stable. Basically, you get through one major rebellion and then you're pretty much fine. So we are Kinslayer. I do remember that in the last episode. I did something bad. I don't remember what it was, but I wasn't supposed to have done it. But I did it anyway. It's like, there's a Zoroastrian uprising over there that we're hostile to. It's been a while since I looked to do any upgrades. We could do a keep, we could do a barracks, we could do stables, regular training ground, Ethiopian drilling ground. No castle towns showing up. Nothing that I really want to upgrade at the moment. I feel like getting a few more actual subholdings might be a good option right now. Especially in this primary duchy over here, the Duchy of Oman. So basically we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 provinces. There's 2 slots available there. None in our capital right now. 1 there, and that's it. So we have 3 slots available. Definitely think that cities are going to prove to be the most useful for us. Let's go ahead and build a few more cities, because that's the Jewish thing to do, gosh darn it. There goes 1,200 ducats. But if you think about it, let's just pick up like any random city, right? Say we got this city. Pardon me. Tickle in the back of my throat, I can't talk. This guy's paying us 2.61 ducats in levy. Sorry, in liege maintenance. So, if you think about it as like a return on investment, we spent like 600 gold apiece for those cities. Let's just assume that whatever mayor gets appointed is going to pay us that same amount. You take 600 ducats divided by 2.61, and it's going to pay for itself in 229 years, which is not very good. But that's also a city that is very quickly going to provide us with at least some levy and potentially provide us with another advisor. And so when you consider the levy plus the income, it's actually pretty damn good compared to building like a city town, castle town, or militia training ground, that kind of thing, because you get a combination of both things. And also you can't really underestimate the value of having more potential leaders, more other things like that. Why is the supply limit so low here? Or rather, why were we suffering attrition? I guess we are technically not in our own land. Yeah, that's probably... Yeah, we've been out of supplies. Another province that lies in the Silk Road. Not bad. Count Gabriel has inherited the county of Hormuz from Count Merrill. Count Merrill died of poor health. We've got a Gumbrun here. Alright, fair enough. How much money have you amassed so far? 140 ducats? I am not your heir yet. This dynasty is probably quite small. But we're currently actively trying to murder this kid. His damn mommy is not letting us do it, but we'll work toward it. And since this is the type of war that we may or may not actually be able to complete, I might assault. Make my brother into my spy master, a man who has claims on my titles. I'm gonna have to go ahead and say no. I have to go ahead and say no, that's probably a bad idea. Relatively small garrison. We could do okay. She could use some guidance. Or not. So wait till we have the remainder of the troops there, and then we will assault, I think. A few more men need to arrive yet. That's pretty good. 10 to 1 is a very good ratio. You'll take very little damage. Ooh, it's a hunting dog. We'll take that. His name shall be Faithful. So that's what you name dogs. And the key here with these holy wars that are against someone who's rebelling against their liege is that you've got to be very, very quick to offer the peace, because he can still surrender to his liege, which will invalidate our war, and we get nothing for all of our expenses. So you have to basically push yourself all the way up to 100%, and then instantly enforce peace. I think we are going to ignore that trade post and end the war right now. That should be the only levy we have raised. It's just a vassal army. We have another heretic uprising. Another defender in a war, so we won't be accruing that penalty for having raised levies, so we can actually go ahead and afford to raise all of these guys up again. Sometimes it can actually be kind of gamey, sort of, but leaving uprisings in place you can actually make it so that you don't suffer the levies raised penalty while you're using them for offensive wars because you're a defender. So long as you have a just reason to raise their levy, meaning you're the defender in a war, your vassals won't get upset with you. So just kind of let a little army with like 100 troops bounce around, never actually kill it completely. Make sure they're small enough that they can't actually siege anything, and you get the advantages of being a defender without actually having to worry about them doing anything. So that can be fun. Do we actually remember if we get all the men? Seem like they're very slow to form up. So we've gained Mecca. Another location with a Silk Road on it. We are already at our trade post limit. I'm kind of tempted to make some more trade posts. I think I need to go get some water. My gosh. Okay. These peasant rebellions are a whole lot simpler than in EU4. Just show up, kill them, done. Alright, what are we doing on this plot over here? I got 109% plot power. Got some new characters who are willing to be bribed. Let's keep on doing that. We're already a kinslayer, so there's really no disadvantage to just murdering this guy. It's not very nice of us, but whoever said I was a nice guy, I don't know. We have a niece. She's a little bit upset with me for being a kinslayer and stuff. By the way, how does the rest of our family feel about it? Yeah, Dynasty members kinslayer. Yeah, it happens. Rahad has arrived at your court. I guess he can just stay there. So we have a truce with you. Until when? 85. Quite a while. We have a truce with the High Chief Getachew. We've got relatively large dynasties here. We have managed to take a little bit of land over that way. You are potentially independent. This guy has no eyes. Lovely. 5k troops for him. We did manage to take that at one point. I think the goal should probably be to go for you with the entirety of our levy. Let's just hope that we have no issues with rebellion here in the near future. Because I wanna focus on offense right now. Now is the best time. The best way. One of the things about CK2 that makes it quite simple, actually, is that the best way to stabilize a realm is to attack people. Being at war, winning wars, gaining land, having things you can give away, having money and conquest and prisoners and, you know, prestige from winning battles and whatever, it just makes things pretty simple. How long has it been since we've been in power? 870. Okay, so we're like a year away from being able to change succession law, supposing we can actually get everyone above positive to be positive opinion. You are causing me some issues here. Part of the Duchy of Afar, which I don't actually want for myself. I want to get this land back, which we will soon. We're currently at the domain limit. Let's see if we can revoke or otherwise obtain one more province before we give that to him, and then we'll just give him the duchy when it's time. Switch over to elective succession and pick a character that we really like. Alright, we have a Midas Touch Courtier, yay. Oh, never mind, we're dead. But why? Poor health. Well known to be prone to carnal sins, he was often unfaithful to his wife. A wicked man, DeWitt will surely pay for his sins in the afterlife. We didn't even live for 10 years. Look at all these titles we lost to random half-brothers and crap. Damn it, now we're king this guy. Well, we should be on elective succession, for Christ's sake. Well, we're 23 with okay-ish stats. Let's hopefully make this guy live 10 years so we can change to elective. Again. Oh my god. Guess good news is we get to reset our truce timers. My gosh. Really get that one taken care of. Council still doesn't exist. We need to pick an ambition. We're going to pick the ambition probably to... Yeah, becoming a Paragon of Virtue would be nice for Jewish moral authority. Plus we can just pretty easily do that via a few decisions and stuff here and there. Well, we're no longer a kinslayer. Does anyone in here want to help me murder this guy? Gotta re-bribe everyone. Gotta grease the wheels yet again. We need to consolidate this territory. He's never ever going to willingly join our kingdom. And I want that land back, so I don't even give a shit, honestly. We become a kinslayer? Oh well. We did just create these two cities. Great new vassal there. And I will actually upgrade these a little bit myself. We're going to give them the town market. And we're going to give you the town market. That should make the new city mayor a little bit more happy with us as well. Not only do we give him the province, but we also funded buildings in his domain. So he's happy about that. Okay then, since we have no truce, I guess we could actually turn around and go in a different direction. We could war you again. Which does seem like a better war to me. You take both of his actual direct provinces. And you're quite weak, so yeah, it seems like a good option. Seven and a half thousand troops available. So we lack a few positions right now. It's gonna have to be not my organizer. Shoot. Angry for not being on the council. Well, yeah. Let's go for my kinsman. He's okay-ish. My spy master will be random mayor. It does mean that we're pretty likely to have another issue with another faction. It's going to form up for us because we're now a new ruler. Of course I will go carousing. I love carousing. It's fun. We can still centralize again as well. 6 out of 10 is the main limit. Go ahead and pass that one as well. So what did we actually lose? We still have everything in our capital duchy. We're at 6 holdings out of our capital duchy, but basically all the other stuff over here we got rid of. We also lost the ducal title, the Duchy of Afar, to our half-brother, the 15-year-old. Should make sure that we're educating him. To keep our relationship with him at least a little bit more positive. Beyond that, we also had this province at one point was mine. So we got this half-brother, he's only 4. This is the 4-year-old. 8-year-old, where'd you end up? This province over here. Tribal holding of Damont. Okay, fair enough. And then I've got my half-brother, the 15-year-old, who we've just asked to educate. And of course, we're still trying to get this land back into our territory. I've already bribed them, I just didn't click the button to actually invite them. Our council's discontent. My co-conspirator has requested some funds. 330 gold? No. I will accept the new hunting dog. Yay, his name will also be Faithful. This has been a roller coaster, man. You should probably improve relations with somebody. This 15-year-old does have a little bit of an issue. Wait, what? Lost a ward? What are you talking about? Didn't lose a ward? I just became your guardian. That's such a stupid modifier. I'm your guardian, you dummy. Anyway, we will improve relations with him because he is going to be fairly powerful once he comes of age. So we have a Midas Touch education, which is kind of okay. Plot is revealed. Everyone knows that I'm trying to murder my brother. My cousin, rather. Well, we got justification. I mean, come on. This is our land, damn it. We're going carousing. Okay. Chance he can become gregarious, or we can make him gluttonous. Some random courtier. I don't care. I'm now best friends with my cousin, Count Gibberel, the 22-year-old Great Poxman. Very good diplomat, by the way. Time to get back. The skiffle of King David seeks to kill... seeks to fabricate a claim. Okay. So, this guy became a great eminence. Ethiopian Jew, that's good and fine. Let's take half these troops to that province, and we'll take these guys all down to that province. Betrothed can marry my sister. Alright, sounds good. Good dog. This has been a very big roller coaster. So my half-brother just turned 16, he's a brilliant strategist. He's a little pissed that he's not on the council. You can now become the marshal. It's fine. Get to training some troops, please. Beyond that, where are you working right now? You're in Dhofar trying to proselytize. Still not religious. Hasn't converted yet. Apparently we're going carousing again. We have another rebellion. Aziza Barmakid, the wife of Satrap Abdul Ghaffur of Tamil... Jesus. Okay, I can't even, like... Where are you exactly? Tamima? Tamim. Tamimi. I can't find it. I don't care. Stop bothering me about provinces that I can't spell. Or that the character finder, the province finder can't locate. We're playing, and we've gained diplomacy because we're super good at chess. Nice. I do want to become a game master. That sounds great. With 84 war score already, and our army is already in position to take care of the Karaidi thing. Let's pause some more troops over there. I've just become rivals with, my courtier Deb Terra has just informed me that Count Demise of Wag tried to recruit her in a scheme to seduce my wife. I'm going to become rivals with this guy. Okay. He's not my direct vassal. But he's trying to sleep with my wife. He's already got one of the women from my dynasty. Why are you trying to sleep with somebody else, huh? What's your problem? One woman's not enough? Of course not, never is. Let's just very quickly end this war. Uh-oh. Got some consumption and measles spreading around. Just end this. Okay, we have a single tribe and a castle. Just get rid of that. This is part of the Duchy of Shewa, owned by somebody else. He is still at war. Cannot usurp it from him. It's a very small little duchy. We can hold on to it for now, temporarily, but we're going to want to get rid of it pretty soon. One woman's not enough for me either. She's a 26-year-old unwed woman, though, so it's better. It's totally appropriate in this case. Okay, things look kind of okay-ish. We should probably celebrate Passover at some point here in a couple months, and once again, we have no truce, but we can't attack our brother-in-law or cousin or whatever the hell he is, so we're back up into this area again while we wait for a hopeful murder plot. Okay, cool. I'm going to take a short break here. Let's see if we can build this city up again a little bit more. We'll build the port next in both those two new cities. Help them along a bit. And I'll be back in the next episode. As always, thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.